Hello guys, I'm Nico Morano. I'm a Belgian producer slash DJ. I know Brussels already for a long time because I've been living here already for 39 years. And it's worth to visit. So don't listen to Trump. It's fake news what he tells you. The city is nice. On one weekend, these pointers I'm gonna give you for clubbing, food and bars and some fashion, that's enough. So guys, I hope you enjoy. So let's start with Café Belga in the middle of Brussels. Café Belga is not only a cafe, it's really a bar, but a fucking trendy bar where everybody wants to go to. To really explain this point is 3 years ago, Moby, when he launched his album, he wanted to do a pre-showcase. The showcase was not announced, he said just secret geek. He leaked some information where it could have been, and he chose Café Belga as the spot where he wanted to do his pre-show, let's say. One guy just spread it 1 hour before the gig, and suddenly 3,000 people were on the square Place Flagey where Café Belga is. So this spot is really one of the hot spots in Belgium and is really famous for locals in Brussels, but also outside of Brussels. It has a mega nice terrace, so even in the winter it's full. People are just sitting there, even when a little bit of rays of sun and everybody's on the terrace. But inside you can put 600 people even, and it still feels cozy. On a Friday night, a normal Friday night, it's packed. When there's a DJ, it's uber packed, but they don't need special gigs to be full and to have a good ambiance. It's just a very, very good bar. They serve really cool drinks, and on top of that, the crew is amazing. And I don't have auctions or I don't earn money with making promotion for this bar, but really it's really nice. It's a nice place. And the owner, the manager, is also a very cool dude. So big up to Arno. Yeah, so that's a bar thing. If you're finished at Café Belga and you are a little bit hungry, a pre-hunger feeling before going to the club, then in the same street, 200 meters up the street, there's My Tanur. My Tanur is a very, very cozy little Syrian restaurant. I'm already for 23 years a vegetarian, and they have such delicious food for me. I didn't know, but a tanur is like a big oven, and you make a kind of flatbread in it. But what you get then of vegetables, kind of feta cheese, whatever, hummus. I see it also a little bit Lebanese style. I love it, really love it. So this is really, really, really a hot spot, and so you can say it's also cheap. It doesn't cost a lot of money. So if you're in town and you want to spend a lot of money in the club, but you are hungry, you can spend a little bit of money right before the club over there. And how did I get there? That's also funny. I was playing last year a lovely festival, and they had a kind of food truck there. And these guys, they gave me one of their Syrian flatbreads, and it was so delicious. I was playing, and can you imagine an artist who's eating? It's not a nice view, but I was so enjoying this sandwich because I was so hungry, and I ordered another one because it was so fucking good. And so afterwards I go to this stand, and I really say, guys, what the fuck was this? So these guys did a really good job. And then afterwards I got their card, And then I got to know it was just in Brussels, so it was just because they were on a nice festival on the right spot. And since then I've always been promoting them as the spot to go if you need a quickie, because it's a really small place. They can seat maybe 20 people, not more, but and you have to be lucky that you can get a table, because it's also, but you could also do takeaway, so in any case, just go there. Tanur. If you're finished with your food and you've also been in Café Belga, then it's time to club. So, the clubbing part in Brussels, the most famous club of course is Fuse. It's already there for I think 25 years now. They keep on surviving even in this difficult period. In this period even they're doing an open air concept in Brussels instead of the clubbing part, because the clubs still are unfortunately closed. But open air by Fuse is still ongoing, so you just need to book one of the tables, and every week they have 2 days where they offer nice lineups. So if you're planning to go to Brussels, it's Fuse open air right now. But if the clubs reopen, then just go to the club itself. Amazing sound system. It's partly renewed this year even. It looks great. They have 2 rooms, lower room, upper room. They program quite diverse in the house section. So on techno, on Saturdays it's mostly banging techno. On Friday they could do a Paul Kalkbrenner, a Kulsch, a Joris Voorn. I've already played there several times with these guys. I played in the upper room, in the big room. Both are really cozy. So yeah, it's just the club to go in Brussels. Dear clubbers, but only fashionistas and fashion dudes and whatever. You like food? You got it. I gave you already a good place to dance, and I gave you already a good place to drink. But now it's also the place to buy your sneakers. So as a sneaker addict, real addict, I have a few shops in Belgium which I could recommend, and one of them is Reservoir in Brussels. They always have the best collections of New Balance, the most exclusive ones, which I can't find nowhere. And they also have clothing, but mainly they focus on sneakers, and I love their collections. So it's also not so far from Place Flagey. So Tanur, Belga Café, Fuse and Reservoir, it's all in the same area, so you don't need a car or whatever, you just can walk all these things. Perfect store. There's another lovely spot. If you really like wine, then you can go to St. Kilda. St. Kilda is a small place. I can't even define what it is. Is it a bar? Is it a restaurant? Is it? It's a little bit of everything. They call it themselves an open restaurant. So they don't have a fixed menu, let's say. They just have what the chef wants you to serve. But it's all fresh. It's all I think it's very creative. So every time when I went there, I always received something like, oh, okay, this combination I would never thought of, and it's so good. So if you want to be a little bit amazed, then you should go there. And the wines they offer, it's also a wine distributor. So he has all kinds of wines from all over the world. So little wine and some nice food. St. Kilda is the place to be. So would also go there if I was you. Hey, big words and the grande finale, to say it in Italian. So Dalino is the best Italian I could say in the world. I've eaten in already so many Italians, so many pizzerias all over the world. but Dalino is really the place. So it's run by the family Dalino, and the grande the grandfather is still there as the guy, the maître who gives the people into the restaurant, and really, but he's like always not in a good mood, but really like the Italian. Like, okay, welcome. Yes. So the guy has 4 beautiful children, or 5 beautiful children. 4 of them are guys, and they all work in the same restaurant. So these brothers run the restaurant right now, and the best pizza in your life will be there. Unfortunately, it's a little bit outside of Brussels, so you have to take a cab or have a friend or whatever, but really do it. You will not, it's worth it, so you will not complain. And my advice, take a pizza with black truffle and mozzarella di bufala. It already starts. Okay, I'm gonna eat pizza tonight, it's clear. Dalino in Zaventem. So you got it all. You got food, sneakers, drinking, clubbing. What do you need more? Perfect information for a weekend in Brussels, no? Guys, thank you for watching. I am Nico Morano for the RRP, and have a nice day.